Welcome to 3moons Gaming. Again, we're going to continue on. This will be part 4, I believe, of the video that we have been working on where we're building a storage unit. So, just bear with me and we'll get it going, get it up and running. And this one will be 30 minutes long, regardless of where we're at. This will be 30 minutes long. It's got a timer running in the background so that I'll end the program at 30 minutes from now. Now this one's going to start to look a little bit different. It's going to start to get to where we're going into the floor of the main building, and we've got the floor down, and now we're going to start building walls as we go through and everything. So just bear with us and just watch this video closely, because we're going to start putting in things like hoppers in place, and we're going to start closing off the one area at the very beginning of the building where we have our clocking system at. So just watch closely as to what we're doing here. Let's take these and these, they can stay there. This needs to stay there. This needs to go here. We don't need that right now. I do need mossy cobblestone. Okay. So you'll start to see we'll get a little bit lower and lower on things that we need. At the iron door, yep, the iron door we need. And then we'll be ready to keep moving on. Of course, the iron door is going to represent itself as 2 levels. So let's get out of that. Let's go back down here to our starting point. Should be where that is. Should be one, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Away from there. And that's what that is. We're gonna go from right here. Start sealing this bad boy up here. Start to make it diminish a little bit. We get over here, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, only supposed to be 3, but nope, still gonna need that there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we don't need that. So that's gonna get covered up with stone. those two, and we're going to go right there, 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 there. Everywhere where there's a red brick, we're going to put a prism bricks in place. Put that there, we're going to put mossy stone there and there. And that's going to run all the way through to if I got it right, it should run all the way through, right through there. Look at the schematic here real fast. Yep, it just goes straight through and the door is there. That stone, heavy weighted pressure plate. Okay. Same thing on each side. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue on here. The thing I love about Minecraft building planner that I have, that I use to build everything, is you can zoom in, you can zoom out, and you can get a lot of things done. Now, let's see. I don't like that. That goes into the door, but there should be a stone before it because you need to be able to heavy weighted pressure plate is what I'm looking for. Wall trap doors. Let's see if it's down here somewhere. What is that? That's what we need. It's a heavy weighted one. All the way over here, we're going to put a door there. Okay, okay. There's that. Now let's go back over here. Let's finish where we were at. Click, click, click. I'll replace these clocks eventually in the design so that you can that's not gonna work. That door right there is gonna be mossy. Of course, right here and here is mossy. And right here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the second mossy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that takes care of that. I need another stone called iron. Blocks of iron now. Gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out and 4 over. 1. Okay. I need some redstone tool. Redstone comparator. Get rid of the door now. I don't need it right now. I do need it here in a minute. I'll need it again here in a little while, but trying to keep this to a minimum in here. Okay, so let's finish this section right here. I hear you, kitty, but you can't get up here and record it, okay? You need to go play. That way my kitty cat wants to get up here and get attention. Why do I get a feeling that there's something missing off of level 5? Nope, there's not. Okay. That's the way that those. And what this part of it is an extra storage area that I saw someone build, um, and I kind of liked it, and I thought, you know what, if I could build something like that, that would be awesome, because I can include it in like this build right here, and it will give you extra storage space at each end of the building. I believe it's at each end. I don't know if I put it at each end or if I just put it at the one end. And it's unsorted on this end, but throughout the building you set it up and you start working on your sorting, and you get your sorting all done. Now the sorting and everything like that might get a little tricky every now and then, but you have to work with it. Now comes the fun part. Let's see here. Where are we at? We're right there. Now to finish off all the red brick around everything. This particular pattern is easy to duplicate, isn't it? It's real simple. It's just alternating the colors that are already existing. Now we don't go up the whole wall doing it, or the whole building doing it, because that could be, in building this, it would be a lot of, it would wind up being a lot of red brick involved, a lot of prism bricks. So sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. There's not much I can do about the dogs that are barking. They hear a noise and they're gonna bark, which is only natural for dogs, especially guard dogs. And this end down here might get changed around a little bit once we get down here, but for the moment we're going to go ahead and just build the wall. Once we got the wall finished, we're going to start working on building some of the, whoop, you don't want that there. Some of it you look at and you'll go, oh, that don't go there. Okay, so that's got the wall, the outer wall, and some of the inner perimeter walls in place. Now comes the most coveted of things. And it's a little tricky at first, but looks like it's missing things on certain levels. Yep. I thought it was doing, it's missing, it's not placing. The schematic is missing the chest involved. And now that we don't have to alternate the type of chest, we can just put a line of chest in here and just run with it, and that should be fantastic. Means I gotta update the schematic again. Let's get a chest, which I believe will be right there. Which apparently they've done away with the other chest completely, so that's good. It's actually fantastic as far as I am concerned. 1, 2, 3. And it's 1 over. 1, 2, 3. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, goes all the way to 1 block. Yep, 1 block away from that. Now I know why everybody's getting so confused with this particular build. It's kind of, it's missing elements in the schematic. It's missing certain elements now. Smooth quartz block, there we go. And that is supposed to run 1, 2, all the way to the wall. Goes all the way to the wall. And it does the same thing over here. It'll do the same thing here. We're nearing the end of our build time for the night, or for this particular video. We've got about 5 minutes remaining. And what I'm doing right now is I'm fixing to input hoppers. As you notice, the whole idea of the floor color is really irrelevant. It's just the way that I built it. Just so you know, these hoppers are feeding into each chest, which is how your sorting system begins. It has to feed into the chest. So we got this section done. And then down here we're going to have another clocking system. And this clocking system down here is going to be similar to the ones down there. They're going to be noisy and all that stuff, but they're going to be for this end of the build. But for now, that we got that done, okay. One problem. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there. It'd be right at the edge of the chest. And if I go back here, one block off. Let that go on the entire wall. And it's going to do the same thing over here. Don't necessarily make that this go, hey, this is the way it's got to be. I may wind up changing that because the schematic may say that it's not supposed to be like that. So just bear with me. I do believe we have a few seconds remaining. You'll see another video come up tomorrow. You'll see this video up, and then you'll probably see a second video up tomorrow. As quick as I can make them, as quick as I can do them, you'll see them because I know you're anxious to build this, and I appreciate your interest in building this. This is one that I kind of got the feeling that was asked to be built commercially, and I turned it down, but I will build it for you. So you hear that noise in the background? That's our timer. That's our 30-minute timer. So at this point, I'm going to end this particular recording, and I'm going to end the game, and we'll come back later and do another one.